So I was, I think, 7 years old whenever I got my first couple crystals. My best friend's mom at the time, who was like a godmother to me, she gave me my first little set. Some rose quartz, some amethyst, a cactus quartz, and a couple of clear quartz. It wasn't really until the pandemic happened when I really had some time to get back into doing things that I loved doing as a kid. I really started to expand my collection and get back into it.
Okay, well, my dad actually was the one who introduced me to them technically. When I was little, in our old house, we had this big window above our front door. And when I say big, like gigantic. And the sun would come in there early in the morning and we would take this clear quartz, and it's right here actually. It's a pretty substantial size of a clear quartz. And just put up to light, and you know, it acted as a prism and therefore made rainbows everywhere. And that was like the trick that he wanted to show me, and I thought it was crazy because I was 6 and naive, and I was dumbfounded by the smallest things in the whole world. But yeah, you started to see more tarot card readings on your For You page, or what was recommended to you, and these colorful rocks were supposed to bring you luck and wealth and happiness and love, and you know, people tend to put their faith in things like that because it gives them a sense of control.
I first became familiar with crystals through social media. I don't believe in crystals because there's nothing scientific behind it. It's just a practice that's supposed to help mental health without any science behind it.
More placebo and like law of attraction than anything.
I actually think that, you know, this is helpful for them. I'm not saying anyone should stop it if they think it's helpful. If it's helpful for them, it's helpful for them.
I remember the day that we had to like teach for the first time to the public. Our teacher brought us as like a class aside, and she said, you have nothing to prove and you have nothing to defend. You're just a soul sharing. And I feel like I hold that more now, more than ever. Like, I have nothing to prove. I have nothing to defend. Like, I'm here to share. And if it resonates for you, great, run with it. If it doesn't, great, leave it. So it helped me to kind of understand the science behind how, like the theories behind how this works. So the first is, if you study particle theory, which I'm going to, you know, save you the boredom of like reading all of that and just boil it down to everything in our world is vibrating at its own specific frequency. So you are, I am, you know, the air between us, an apple, an orange, whatever. Crystals have their own frequency too. And there's this principle of sympathetic resonance that says when two frequencies are in close proximity to each other, the lower one will rise up to meet the higher one and they'll become stronger. So if you think about if you had like two tuning forks near each other and one was lower than the other, they'll start to harmonize at the higher frequency and they'll become louder. So what that means is when a crystal is in close proximity to you, or you're holding a crystal, or it's near your body or in your space that you're in, you are going to rise up to meet the frequency of that crystal. So that's how it impacts us. And that frequency is shown to affect us on a physical level, an emotional, and a mental level.